Hey, Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Bashim Yashavak Thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shema Thumb Bashim Yashak to the sisters. I'm priest Notes of 5,000 Shalayala. I represent the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge in the community of YAHANNA. We've been out here in these streets busting it down since 1969, and of course we represent 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You understand? So we're going, go into something real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to hold you too long. I know y'all so busy out there in your lives, you know what I'm saying, that you can't sit here and watch a class. So I'm going to bust it down as quick as I can. You understand? What's the name of the class, brother?
Extreme Brotherhood is a must.
Extreme Brotherhood is a must. You know what I'm saying? Extreme Brotherhood is a must. So when I say brotherhood, I mean sisterhood as well. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Brotherhood, sisterhood, it's the same thing. We need extreme brotherhood, extreme sisterhood. Now, real quick, you know what I want? Let's get the definition of extreme. Let's see what extreme means. You know what I'm saying? Because we need extreme brotherhood and extreme sisterhood, specifically, or especially now in these times, to where we're murdering and killing, you know what I'm saying, and doing all types of things. You see what's going on in Chicago and St. Louis and Cleveland, you know what I'm saying, in New York, in New Jersey, and all these places. You see what's going on. A lot of murder and crime, gang violence, drug distribution. There's a lot of things going on. And in order to conquer this, we need extreme brotherhood. What else is going on? A lot of divorce is going on. A lot of brothers and sisters leaving each other, don't want to be with each other. When I say brothers and sisters, I'm not talking about brothers and sisters in the UPK. I'm talking about out in the world. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be with each other no more. They're mad about this, mad about that, so forth and so on, and they're moving on and they're cheating on each other. And I mean, when I say cheat, I'm talking about a woman going out to get another man and so forth and so on. I mean, this is horrible. This is despicable, disgusting actions. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that we need to stop doing because it has consequences to it. You understand? Has consequences to it. So what does the word extreme mean? Brother, if you got it, please let the people know real quick.
The definition of extreme, adjective, reaching a high.
A what?
Reaching a high.
A high, not low, but a high. Go ahead.
Or the highest degree.
Mm-hmm.
Very great.
Mm-hmm. We need to have a high standard, a great degree of brotherhood and sisterhood. That means we should cherish this. We should cherish our brotherhood and our sisterhood. You understand what I'm saying? We should definitely do that and hold it to the highest degree. Now, I bet you hold your bank account to the highest degree. You hold your money to the highest degree. You hold your children to the highest degree. You hold your mother and your father, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your aunt, your uncle, and your slavery, or as we know, as a job. You hold that to the highest degree, but can you hold that degree when it comes to another brother or sister that's not your family or not your friend or not whatever? Can you do that? We're supposed to hold each other to the highest degree. You understand? Now read the scripture again, please.
The definition, sir?
No, just the scripture.
Oh, come.
You didn't read the scripture yet,
No,
right? All right, read the scripture real quick. All right. This is what the title means. At an extreme level, we should hold brotherhood. Now let's get into the scripture real quick.
Come. Genesis chapter 19, verse 1.
Now we're in Genesis chapter 19, verse 1. Please follow along. If you're watching, please follow along. You know what I'm saying? Genesis chapter 19, verse 1, we're going to start at. We're going to go all the way down. You know what I'm saying? As far as we can, all right? Keep going.
And there came 2 angels to Sodom at evening.
Mm-hmm.
And Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them.
Mm-hmm.
And he bowed himself with his face towards the ground.
Now, this is a story of Lot being in the land of Sodom, you understand, and he's seen these 2 men come and he bowed himself down to them. He knew they were men of the Lord. He knew that. And let me tell you something. If you're in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, you know when you are definitely a man of the Lord. When people see you on the outskirts or in the world, or the case may be, where they recognize and notice your priesthood, where they recognize it. You understand? When they treat you a little different, they talk to you a little different, because they know that you are a priest of the Most High God. Where they know that you are a man of the Most High God. And Lot knew when he seen these men that these were men of the Most High God. He can see it. You understand? Let's keep going.
Come on. Verse 2.
Come on.
And he said, behold now.
Now he said, watch. Now, behold means to watch. He said, watch now. Go ahead.
Lords, turn in, I pray you, into your servant house, and tarry all night, and wash your feet.
Now, hold on. We're going to stop right there for a second. He's seen these men and said, listen, lords, not the Lord, but he said lords as in reference to my masters, the men that outrank me, my lords. Come into my house and relax and stay there for tonight. You don't have to roam these streets, because he knew he was in Sodom. He knew he was in this disgusting, filthy place. He knew that. And he said, you ain't got to stay here. Excuse me, you have to dwell here or roam around here. You can come to my house and stay with me. Keep going.
Come. And ye shall rise up early and go on your way.
Just stay in my house so you get up early. If you want to get up early and leave, no problem. But tonight, come with me to my house. I mean, that's brotherhood. Just think about it. No matter what city you're from, no matter what city you're in, how many times have you went outside and seen the brothers laying on cardboard, laying in the train station, laying in some despicable, disgusting, nasty rat or mouse infested place, and said, hey, get up and just come and lay with me? How many times have you done that? I mean, hell, I haven't done it. So how many times have you really done that? But this is what he did. This is what Lot did. He said, listen, come on to my house. Stay in my house. And listen, you can stay into the morning or whatever, and then you can leave after that. But at least come tonight. This is what he's asking his brothers to do. This is what he's asking the men of the Lord to do. Keep going.
Come. And they said, nay, but we will abide in the streets all night.
Now they said, no, we're going to stay outside. We ain't going to do that. We all right. We're going to stay outside. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? We're going to stay outside. This is what the angels said. Now, Lot didn't know these was angels. He just knew this was men of the Lord, which means what? How you carry yourself, conduct yourself, how you look, how you act, how you speak can give off the image of you being a priest of the Most High God, or give off the image that you are a man of the Most High God, or how you conduct yourself. You understand? That's conduction right there. Keep going.
Come. Verse 3. And he pressed upon them greatly.
He asked them, please. You know how you greatly press? I know you freaks out there. You greatly press upon a woman to give you some vagina, or you greatly press somebody to give you a deal on some weed or something like that. He greatly oppressed upon them. He asked them extremely, please, can you just come? Please. You understand? Please, can you come? Go ahead.
Come. And they turned in unto him and entered into his house.
So they agreed. They said, you know what? Since you asking so vigorously, yes, we'll go. Now, no, the scripture don't say that. I'm saying that because obviously they turned into his request. You know what I'm saying? They turned into it. So keep going.
Come. And he made them a feast.
Cool. They did what?
And he made them a feast.
So he went in there and he cooked for his guest. Go ahead.
And did bake unleavened bread.
He made some unleavened bread for him too. You know what I'm saying? Why did he make the unleavened bread? Now y'all can put in the comments why he made unleavened bread. I'm not gonna. This is not live. This is pre-recorded already. So y'all put in the chat why you think he made unleavened bread. Go ahead.
Come. And they did eat.
They did what?
They did eat.
They sat there and broke bread together as brothers. Go ahead.
Verse 4.
Come on with it.
But before they lay down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed the house around, both old and young.
So they surrounded the house, old and young. The men of the city of Sodom and Gomorrah surrounded the house just because they seen these two young, new brothers come into the city and go into that house. So they went and surrounded the house. That shows you how strong their freakiness was, how sexual deviance they was. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? How they were just so blinded by being freaky and nasty. They surrounded the house. Let's see why. Keep going.
All the people from every corner. Verse 5. And they called unto Lot.
They called Lot, who was the host at this time. When I mean host, he invited these men into their house. So he was the host. You understand? They called him outside. They outside yelling, "Hey, Lot, come outside." They calling upon Lot. Go ahead.
Come. And said unto him, where are the men which came into thee this night?
Now they say, yo, where them dudes at that came here? Where they at? We don't really want you, but we know we gotta talk to you to get to them. So where are they at? We want them. Go ahead.
Bring them out unto us, that we may know them.
Now what does it mean to know them? Bring them outside so we can have sex with these men. We're going to rape these men. That's what we're going to do to them. We're going to rape them. I'm not even going to go into rape and all that. I'm not even going to go into it. But they're going to do some things to them that should not happen to men. You understand? That reason you're scared to go to prison, this is what they're talking about right here. They're going to do something to them. So we want to know them. You understand? We want to know them. To know them is to have sex with them. That's what that means. These filthy, disgusting, nasty, sexual, deviant bastards, that's what they wanted to do. Let's keep reading. Come on.
Verse 6. And Lot went out at the door unto them and shut the door after him.
Lot went outside on his porch. If you got a porch, if you got a stoop, if you got a terrace, if you got anything, he went outside and he closed the door behind him. Meaning it was just him. Go ahead.
Verse 7.
Come on.
And said I pray you, brethren, do not so wickedly.
He called them brothers anyway. Even those some filthy, disgusting, nasty bastards. He said, look, brothers, don't do this. You know what I'm saying? Now, you say, well, get to know them don't mean that. Well, obviously it does, because he said don't do them wickedly. He said don't do them wickedly. So get to know them must mean he's going to do some nasty, disgusting, sinful garbage to them. You understand? Keep going.
Okay.
Come on with it.
Verse 8. Behold, now I have 2 daughters.
Now here we go. This is where the extremeness kicks in. Come on.
I have 2 daughters which have not known man.
I got 2 daughters and they don't even know a man. They never even had sex before. That means it's tight, right, and right. Go ahead. You gotta be careful with the algorithms and all that. That means everything's on point. How's that? Everything's on point. Keep going real quick. Come on.
Let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do ye to them as is good in your eyes.
Now, we're going to end it right there. We're going to end it right there. You can read the rest on your own. Tell them where you at. You was at Genesis chapter what?
Genesis chapter 19, 1 through 8.
Now, that was 1 through 8. You could finish it on your own. This man said, instead of raping my brothers, I'll give you my daughters. And you can do what you want to do with them. That's extreme brotherhood. Ask yourself, are you willing to do that? Are you willing to live that kind of lifestyle? To be an extreme brother? You could be a brother, that's fine. But are you an extreme brother? Ask yourself. Are you an extreme sister? Ask yourself. Because according to the scriptures, there's some extremeness going on there. A lot of extreme actions. So don't just read this, live this. With that, I'm preaching on 5,000 SHALAM, and I'm promoting extreme brotherhood because I represent the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commander YAHANNA. With that, I say Shalom, Israel.